There was a vape shop that opened near a school right around the corner in my district. We also have a number of vape shops that are opening adjacent to each other in commercial nodes. Number one priority, keeping vapes and this type of nicotine out of the hands of youth. We have an epidemic in what is called popcorn lung. So younger and younger kids that are unable to breathe or do physical activity or exercise. I think one of the best ways a student described it to me was it was like trying to run a mile while breathing through a straw. And so anything we can do to cut back on that epidemic, and in addition, the commercial node piece with so many vape shops that are next to each other monopolizing commercial space, they aren't walkable stores. So it's actually taking away a lot of foot traffic from our pedestrian corridors and from our commercial nodes, which is leading to less shoppers, which is leading to less people on the street, which is causing an uptick in illicit activity. Because the best combatant for illegal activities is foot traffic and eyes on the street. And we're losing that as a reason of these vape monopolies that are occurring. It will go into effect, and we will basically, what we're going to see is the distance requirement put into effect. The businesses that already exist will be grandfathered in. They're given a period of time if they're for about a year. If they're non-existent or if they're inoperable, they do not continue. And when there is a change of agent, the protections and the grandfathering and protection does not apply to their moves, and it also doesn't apply to the building or the agent that comes in next. By having this distance requirement between these, we are actually allowing for small businesses to continue or making storefront accessible to businesses again, for one. And so encouraging a diversity of businesses within commercial nodes to make sure that we aren't cutting into that foot traffic and that we aren't cutting into small business sales, because obviously that takes away from them as well. And hoping that we keep this out of the hands of kids as much as possible. It's very difficult to do. I don't have control over them at home. I don't have control over what a child chooses and chooses not to do. But I do know that addiction rates are starting at younger and younger ages, and that this is a problem, and that this is something that this council can do in the immediate term within our power to ensure that we're protecting kids to the best of our ability.